Hey everybody, welcome. It's Brenda with Foxie'screations. And it's... Oh, did I freeze up? I'm going to work on camera settings while I'm waiting on people to come in here. Let's see. Maybe I'm not going to work on camera settings. Well. Okay, we don't want to zoom in that far. Okay, I want to move it. Okay, let's see. Like that. Hi, people, everybody. I'm working on the camera. It's going to take just a moment. Oh, we're cricket. Whoops. I don't want to be cricket. Once I get this set up, I won't have to mess with it every single time. But if you could just put your name in chat, I would greatly appreciate it so I know who's here. And welcome. We're going to make painty papers. Let's see. I need the camera to go that way. If it will. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Today we're going to make painty papers. And so I'm going to make them. I need navy blue and gray, but I have navy blue and gray paper. So I'm going to start with those backgrounds without having to paint them with the cardstock. And let's see, make sure. Hey, Angie. Hey, Clint. Hey, Linda. How are y'all? Make sure I'm trying to get it on my phone. Go to my channel. Videos. There it is. Now, let me turn the volume. Videos. And get us on live chat. How's everybody doing? And I appreciate the support, you guys. I'm so nervous again because I haven't done this in so long. But this is simple. This is a really simple, we can get it done pretty quick project. So I'm going to move my paints. I also have a coffee can lid, a la Dee Dee Willingham, to put paint colors on. These are our tools right here. I'm not going to use any fancy anythings. So what I was thinking, let me move my papers, was if we start with this blue one, and I got to shake my paints because I haven't done anything in a while. Oh, thanks, Angie. Hugs to you too, and I appreciate it so much. This is turquoise, and I'm just going to put it on my tray. And some purple. The paper's already navy blue, so I don't need that one. And gray. And I didn't shake the purple. Ooh, I might have had a better turquoise over there. I knew I had other paints. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick 3 fingers. This is like so basic, you guys. And I'm just going to dip them in the paint. And our background is blue. We don't want to cover up all the blue. And I'm just going to start doing this. Tapping, tapping, tapping. It makes it kind of look marbly. And I need more paint. So that's the gray finger, purple, blue. And if I cover up the blue, I'll just go over it with some navy blue. Hey, Trucker Janie, how are you? Thank you for coming. This is my first actual crafting live stream in like 7 months. I just hope it goes good and I'm good. But I knew I could do this pretty quick. And I am covering up all the blue. And the blue also changes the colors. Like if I did this on white, you guys, it's going to look different because I just mixed up my fingers. It doesn't matter. Gray, purple, blue. Hey, Brenda. I know, right? Thanks. It just took, every time I come in here, this is a hard place to be. But I'm going to bite the bullet, and I'm going to work on it, because Nick would not have wanted me to not be able to craft in here. So I'm working on it. That's really pretty. I need to model that up there some more. We're going to model that in a second. This dries pretty quick doing it this way too, you guys. And like I said, no special tools. You just need paint, something to put your paint colors on, and some paper, and you got your fingers. So it's no special tools. Brenda, how are you doing? We need to talk sometime. I got stuffs. I just totally messed up all my fingers. But it doesn't matter since we're doing this. And I do have a project intended for these papers. But we're not going to make the project today. Today, we're just doing the paper. I like this better, so I'm going to try. Let me get some gray, purple, blue, and model this up here more. And y'all can hear I'm just tapping on the paper with my fingers. I'm not doing anything special. But it comes out really, really pretty. And I don't want to see fingerprints, so I'm going back over where there might be some fingerprints showing, or finger marks. And we are going to put mark making on here. Oh, let me ask y'all this. How do y'all feel about doing like a pick 10 or something live? Clint or Brenda, either, or anybody that, you know, who's interested, who would be interested in doing a pick 10? Oh, I know, Brenda. My heat's been out since Monday, early Monday morning with this cold weather up here. And guess where the heater guys are located? Northwest corner of the state, where they're snowed in and iced in. They told me yesterday they have no idea when they can get somebody down here to fix my heater. So when it unthaws in the daytime, I run it at like 80, 78, whatever, so that when I wake up, because I have to cut it off when I go to bed at night, and when I wake up in the morning, it's like 62 degrees in the house. It drops that much. Where did my chat go? Retry. Thank you. Okay, Clint, you're interested in a pick 10? Anybody else? Now I got to model this over here a little bit more. I'm going to need more gray, I think. I got too many other colors, so we're just going to work on tapping some gray in a minute. And I want the navy blue because I've completely lost our navy blue background. You could do this with a sponge. Do it one color at a time. We may do one that way. Where's this? If I have a sponge on my desk I can find. My desk, you guys, is a complete mess because I haven't been crafting and I haven't been able to come in here. What would you do, Clint? We would go live together, and the pick 10 is where we pick. I have pops. I'll show you. On my pick 10, this is how it works. It's mixed media. I roll this dice, and let's say it comes up orange. We pick an orange stick out the can. And this one says add text. So we would put text on here. And I would put that stick aside. And then we would roll the dice again and do what it says. So and we have to pick 10 sticks, but we do them one at a time. So I'm thinking that would be good because that's going to, it's something I can do to get back into this. I know, right, Angie? I couldn't handle being out without water. I couldn't. Okay, I'm going to let me get some navy blue out. Let me shake it because my paints have, oh, let me put my little roly thing back. My paints have been just sitting here. Oh, and I just dumped out my markers. One moment, guys, because I got markers everywhere. So now I'm under the desk picking up markers. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Okay, Clint. Now, Clint, you do have to have your paper and your paints and stuff. But it doesn't matter what color because it's just going to be like add paint. Okay, now I'm just going to do gray and the dark blue. And I'm tapping those off. Let me pull this in so you can see. I'm just tapping them off a little bit. And I'm just going to add randomly. You know what, guys? Let me do this a different way. I'm going to put my turquoise and purple back. I have an idea, and gray. I have an idea for this. What we can do with the dark blue to get it back, I want to do some mark making. Normally we do those with black and white paint, but you don't have to. Okay, Clint, I will do that. I'm also going to paint the back side of the paper. It may look a little different. So now what we can do, I have the dark blue out. I have this. It's a drawer liner thing. I'm going to paint some paint on here. Get my brushes out. I'm going to set this down to do this. And I'm just going to paint just some paint. We're going to make marks with household items. That's the best thing. It's kind of like doing it with bubble wrap, but I couldn't. Oh, I know. There, I found my bubble wrap. Hallelujah. We're going to do some bubble wrap ones too. But we're going to do those like in the white paint. So see, nothing fancy. So this is how I started crafting, you guys, doing mixed media papers like this. Or just painty papers. Okay, now that I know where the bubble wrap is, I'm going to cut a piece of bubble wrap off this roll. Show everything I need in the floor. Fox. Miss Muffet's no longer with us. I let y'all know that the other day. So we don't have the little snoring puppy anymore. And Fox hardly ever comes in the classroom. Oh, sorry. Hi, Jeanette. How are you? I am going to make the paper into a card or something. Or a journal. It's for a larger project. It is for a larger project. Now, the bubble wrap, I want to get some white. Or do we want to just, let's stay with the gray. I'm not going to clean my brush at all. I'm just going to take it and put it in the gray and paint onto the bubble wrap. Oops, I had to blend that line out. One moment. There we go. Never happened. And now we're just going to bubble wrap it. I save my bubble wrap that I get in packaging for this purpose. Bubble wrap is awesome. Now, and this is messy. I don't care about getting my hands dirty or anything. So, Jeanette, we're going to do something. I'm going to make something with this probably on the next video because I'm going to make 4 sheets of this today using these colors. Because the person I'm making it for, these are their favorite colors. Hey, Vanessa, thank you for coming. How are you today, baby? Oh, and my paint's still wet. I'm trying to decide if I want to put any like black on it. And yes, let's do black circles. And guess I'm going to use the bottom of a glue stick for this. We don't, like I said, no fancy tools here, people. We don't want fancy. I want it to be easy and something that everybody can do. So I'm not using anything other than what we all have. I'm going to put my paintbrush back in the water, though. So, okay, that's going to work great. And this is just going to eventually be something. So I'm not caring about my paper on here either. Okay, so let's just put some random circles on here. Mike Deacon, who has a channel, I don't remember what his channel's called, but he says black and white are non-colors. So, because they go with everything. So, and the great thing is this paper may not look good, but it will when you cut it apart and stuff. It looks different. This is regular. It's 60-pound cardstock from Michaels, and it's navy blue. And I also have gray. It's the same. It's the Michaels brand cardstock. You can use white cardstock. I just chose because navy blue and gray are part of this person's favorite colors. These colors. And I have the glass mat. I taped the brown paper, which I also saved from packing. Oh, it is just Mike Deacon. Hey, Kelly and Robin, you're Kelly. But hey, I'm so glad to be back. I just hope that I can keep everything together. That's why I'm doing simple projects. Anything complicated right this minute. We'll get to complicated, but I figure let's start back easy and slow since I haven't made anything in 7 months. There needs to be a black circle over there. So if this was cut apart, it would look completely different, and I can show you that. Well, I don't have anything to show you it with. You need a frame or something, and I don't have one of those handy right this minute. But you could lay down a frame on here, and you could see, like, hang on, let me get rid of my glue stick. Like if we just framed out this little section, that's what it would look like. So, you can, kind of frame it out, look at it, and see it's going to look different framed out. So I'm going to set this aside to dry because I don't want to do the back of it yet because it's really wet. And we're going to work on a gray one. And then we'll get back to the other blue one because I'm doing 4 pages of this. So let's see what we want to start with. Just something in the backgroundy kind of thing. Let's start with, let's see, what do I got up here? Something to put in the background. And I'm going to need black ink if we do that. Or white. I don't have white ink. What am I saying? Let's use white ink. Oh, what's this? This book belongs to. That's a good stamp to have out, but we're not going to use it. We'll get to mark making last. String. I don't have string on my desk, Vanessa. I'm trying to use what I have on the desk without having it because my desk is not cleaned off. Sip of coffee. Okay, we're just going to continue. But since this is gray, I don't need the gray paint. I'm going to need the purple, turquoise, blue. There we go. Purple, turquoise, blue. Hey, Sherry, how are you? Thank you for coming. Purple. So this one I'm doing a little different, as you see. Trying to pounce every purple. I got to get out more turquoise paint. I need more turquoise color. Oh, I will do that on one of the other ones. That is a good idea. And I have the brush out, so. And I just got paint all over this bottle. Because my fingers. I need more. We're not using gray. Okay. Purple, turquoise, blue. I was seeing if I had a sponge out here, but I don't see a sponge. Purple. Oh, I just messed that up. Well, that's okay. Brush swirls. We will do that. Maybe we can put some, maybe we can do some brush swirls on top of it for mark making purposes. Turquoise and blue in this purple area right here because there's too much purple. Turquoise, well, whatever. It's supposed to be blue. So what are y'all working on? Anything special? I need to do something up in there. Angie makes beautiful cards, y'all. Angie, do you sell your cards anywhere? You're prepping for a live tonight? That's awesome. What time is your live tonight, Vanessa? I don't care if y'all put that in here, y'all. And if you want to put your link in, Vanessa, go ahead. We're all friends here. Seven Eastern. Okay. If you want to put your link in here, you can. And that way everybody will have that available. And everybody can go watch Vanessa tonight at 7 Eastern. Vanessa, if I can, I will be on there in the... I may not talk a lot, but I'll at least let you know that I'm there. Okay? Only because that how are you question always gets me, because I'm always worried that people don't really want to know the answer to that. They ask it, but do they really want to know? And I'm trying not to think about that, so we're going to not go there. Clint is crafting photos that you stamped and framing them. Oh, cool, Clint. Oh, that's Kelly and Robin. Cool, Kelly. I like how this has that gray in there still showing through. Okay, brush swirls. We may need to practice those on our background paper. I think we should do brush swirls with the gray paint, but let's dry this first. So let me get a baby wipe for my fingers, only because I don't want this all over my heat gun. I'm doing it pretty well. I'll tell y'all, I mean, if y'all were here the other day, you know, it's only been a little over 6 months. I'm doing the best I can, you guys. But I want my happy place back. So that's why we're in here. Okay, that's good enough for me to hold the heat gun. So you're going to have the heat gun run for just a moment. Okay, Angie. Because your cards, the ones that you've sent me, are awesome and they're gorgeous. Okay, so this is dry, and I'm going to practice paint swirls before we just do swirls. Where's the fan brush? Where's the paper towel? Now, when you do your brush swirls, what kind of a brush do you use? Just like I had a while ago, like this kind of fan brush? Because I was thinking with the fan brush, I could just put it down and swirl it. Or do I need a littler brush? Because we're going to practice, like I said. I'm going to move that out of my way. We're going to practice right here with the black. I'm just going to get it on the tips, I guess. Oh, that's not going to work, is it? Okay, I don't do paint swirlies. Let's try a different brush. Oh, wait. I bet this will work. A nice flat-edged brush. Is that what we're talking about? I may be pressing too hard. Because I kind of like that. The dry brush looked better. I think I'm liking this dry brushy. Yeah, I kind of like that because it'll show everything else through. So now, how do we get to there? I guess we put a little paint on the brush and dab it off. So we get to dry brush effects. Let's pick our paper. Oh, wait. Let's dry this off. Smooth it, smooch it. Okay. We're going to start. I like that. But maybe we shouldn't do black. Maybe I should do them gray. So now I'm going to paint back over this with my fingers. Blue, turquoise, purple. We're just going to erase it and pretend that didn't happen. And we're going to flip this around so the wet corner is up there. There's still a little black showing through, but I'm not going to worry about that. Let's do the gray. Let's wash the brush off. You should, Angie. It's Brenda DiMartino at Gmail. It's my name at gmail.com. No spaces. Brenda, can you or Vanessa put that in? Because I really don't want to touch my screen. Oh, thank you, Sherry. Love you too. Hugs. Y'all, this is... I'm trying not to let it show. This is hard for me. I'm just trying to keep it together. Okay, let me make sure I got the black off of here. Where did I put the baby wipes? Okay, I just had baby wipes in my hand. Really? I found some. And Sherry, thank you for coming. So, Vanessa, are you still here? Or Brenda? If one of y'all could put my email address in. Okay, it's my name, Vanessa, Brenda DiMartino, just like it is on the channel, at gmail.com. That way Angie will have it. Okay, we're going to tap this off so I have just dry paint. And I'm going to do it very lightly. I like it. And come right here and do another one. They kind of look like flowers. And, oops, that's kind of dark. Dab that off. Oh, baby wipey technique might work. Because I did get that a little dark. Let's rub it back. And it'll be okay. Vanessa, you can just leave it in chat. Okay, it's Angie, it's right above. Thank you, Brenda. You can just leave it in chat. I meant to add it to my description because I don't care about email. I can spam them if I don't want to talk to the peoples. I do have a Foxie'screations email as well, which probably should be the one I put on the channel. But I know that that's the one that Angie had. But my Foxie'screations ones is Foxie'screations at gmail.com. And it's spelled with an apostrophe S or not. I can check real fast. One moment. Let's go to Gmail. It is apostrophe S on. No, it's not. It's just Foxie'screations, no apostrophe, at Gmail. That's the one that goes with the channel, technically, because I'm trying to keep everything together. But Angie, you can send to my personal email. It doesn't matter. And I get my video back with the chat. Okay, we need some gray paint again because my brush got probably too dried out. And tap it off. Y'all can see me tapping it off. So all I'm doing is this. I'm just tapping it to get it to where it's dry paint. So I can come in. Okay, I may have tapped too much off. We'll put that. Well, it's a barely swirly, but it's there. I kind of really like this. Jeanette, this is cool. I don't think I'm doing them right, but it's kind of cool. Thank you, Vanessa. Jeanette, do you have a video on this technique? This swirly thing that you do? Just going to dip into this over here that's kind of dry paint. I kind of like that whole effect. You probably just something you play with. Well, I kind of like how this is coming along right here. So now I'm going to just layer them over each other. Keep the background where it can be seen, because that's the whole point of the background. You don't want to lose it. I like this swirly painty thing. And that is true, Jeanette. There's really not a right or wrong with crafting. This would be my doing it. I don't drop to stone in water. Uh-huh. Oh, see, that one's kind of dark up there. We'll just dab it off with the baby wipey. How that looks. So back to the purple, just a little tiny dot, blue and turquoise, and we'll erase it. But I didn't like how it looked. There, erase. And while that up there dries, we're going to continue down, just overlapping. That's too dark too, but I'm just going to not agree with it. Yeah, like ripples. Come over here and put one off the page a little bit. This paper might be dry enough when we're done to go in and play with the back of it. The other one, oh, where did the other one go? Uh-oh. Oh, it's up there. It should be dry enough to play with the back of it. But I'm thinking I want to do something else with that paper. That side. I just have to figure out where the gesso is. It's probably in the little rolly cart over here. It is. It's where it goes. Shake it real fast. We still have black up there showing. I don't want that because we don't have black on here. So I'm just going to swirly over it like that. Drop one in there. And we're going to come back up here. Like that. I like it. However, I think it needs something else. Because I can't leave well enough alone. So, bubble wrap it. But I think this time, what color? So what color should we put? Another accent color? What kind of accent color of the ones that we're using should we put? Maybe the turquoise color, because there's not a lot of turquoise showing on here, or the purple, but I think the turquoise, and I like how this looks. The dark blue, okay, that's true too, the dark blue with the bubble wrap. We could do that. So, bubble wrap, paintbrush, not cleaning the paintbrush. Bye, Angie. Thank you for coming, hon. And hugs to you too, Angie. Bye. Have a great rest of your day. So I'm just going to put the blue right over where we painted the gray on the bubble wrap. Oh, well, that might be a good thing. Have it mottled down and not so dark navy. Let's stamp it somewhere else first. Like over here. That's kind of cool. Like a smoky. But I want it to be more navy, so I'm just going to stamp all that off of there, and I am going to clean my brush. Okay, Angie, and I'll reply back. Thanks. Okay, so we're going to try this again. Okay, well, I have a question, you guys. Bubble wrap or crinkled wax paper? Oh, I say that before I even know where the craft... While y'all are answering, I'm going to look for the parchment paper. Just in case, because I like the way that also looks, because it's just crinkly. Where is the parchment papers? It's not where it goes, that's for sure. Oh, wait, I got these. So this technique I learned from Artie Mays. And it's what I was going to do to that other paper that already has the bubble wrap on it. I crinkle it first. Right. I think we're going to go with just the wrinkled up lines and try to do some veining. So I crinkle it first, wad it all up. Then I paint it. And we wanted the blue. I need to get out more blue. And then you just mash it and pull it. Oh, that's not going to work. We need a darker color. Yep, that's, well, or I need more paint. Let's put more paint and try it that way. Paint it better. And don't paint me. Okay, so this just gets a texture on here. I'm going to paint it some more with the blue. And I don't need it to be like dark lines or anything. I'm just adding to the background. Now that we have this on here, oh, yeah, I need a little bit down there, so I'm just going to paint a spot and just put it like that. And I want to cover up this dark spot right here. So again, I'm just going to paint a little spot on my paper. Oh, that did not do how I wanted it to do. Let's redo. Oh, my word. Well, we'll get that with the turquoise color. So now, put the brush back in water. Crinkle this back up again. And I just crinkle it really good. And I think we can still see the swirls going on. We're going to save this for the other one with the gesso. And we're going to go to bubble wrap with turquoise. But I need to make sure my brush is like really clean, you guys. Because I don't want the blue, and I don't want the gray, and I don't want the black. So, where did our bubble wrap go? Really? Oh, it's right here on the paper. It just blended in for a second there. Put some turquoise paint. On the little bubbles. Okay. I do want bubbles there. I need more turquoise paint out. And if you don't like it, the whole thing is you can just paint over it with gesso and start over. It's just paper and paint, guys. Not a biggie. And layer on top of layer. I mean, we started out with my fingerprint things, and we then did the swirly things. We did the blue paint with the wax paper. Now we're putting on bubbles, which are not really going to be bubbles at this point, but that's okay. Now, if we wanted to, we could take the gray paint, put it on that paper, and model that blue down some, which I think I do want. Well, I don't know. It looks really good on camera. I really like it. It looks like water. What do y'all think? My camera looks, I'm looking fine on the computer, but on YouTube, it looks different. Am I pixelizing or something, you guys? Is my internet going haywire? So, we're going to leave this to dry. I'm going to get back the original one. And I want the black circles to go into the back. So, to do that, I'm going to take this paper. I don't know that I won't. I'm going to do the gesso. Squeeze out some gesso. That's probably more than enough. Get our brush back. Make sure it's clean. Wipe it on paper towels. I keep seeing me freezing up, and my chat has stopped, and I don't know why. So I'm going to close chat and bring chat back. I'm a little foggy. See, and I don't understand that because on my computer, it's fine. I've got YouTube on the computer, and it's fine. But on my phone, it looks fuzzy. I agree. And autofocus is off. So I think it's my internet. And see, this looks okay. Yeah, Jeanette, it looks blurry to me on my phone, but on the computer, it's fine, and I don't get that at all. And Linda, is it better now? And I'm just going to paint this on this piece of wax paper that we crinkled up. And now I'm just going to lay it and press a little and pull it. Oh, that's a lot. It's okay. I really think it's the YouTube-y. Because my computer where I'm live at is good. The computer is over there. And it's good. But my phone, which is here, is not so good. And I'm on top chat. I need to go to live chat. There we go. Okay, now I have a bunch right there. So since that didn't, I'm going to go back now. Take a little turquoise. I need a lot more turquoise than that. Put it on the same wrinkle paper. And just put it some over that white, because that white was a little bit strong. And let's just move stuff to the background. That's all we're doing. It doesn't like this painting paper. Hang on. Let me check something. I'm going to set that off to the side to dry as well. And I'm going to put something else here for just a second so we can see if it's the paper or if it's not the paper. Where's the pretty paper? I had pretty paper the other day. Well, where did that heart go with the peoples? We can glue the peoples to the heart. We never did that the other day. When I find the peoples that I had glued together to go on the heart. Okay, let's see if that comes up better before I glue them. Okay, guys. Pixelated when I move. Okay. How is this showing up, though? Because it may be that that paper is a little bit busy because YouTube doesn't like stuff like that, and I know that. I can also zoom in one more if I need to. Maybe we should try that. Let's zoom it. It didn't zoom. Or did it zoom? Nope. Nothing. You're following me by voice, Jeanette? Okay. So these peoples are blurry. Well, then. And now it's frozen. No, it's not. Okay. Let's see if I turn on autofocus, because I have that off. How's that, you guys? But now I think that's going to cause it to do that jumpy thing that autofocus does, but we can leave it on. And move on to another paper. So we're going to do a gray. We already just did a gray. We're going to do the back side of this blue, the blue. Okay, so there's this. See, it looks, now we got autofocus on. I'm going to, let's get it, it's focused right now on my hands, which are all yucky. Now I'm going to turn autofocus back off. Okay, it's blurry, not blurry. Okay, turn it off then. While it's clear. Okay. So what I'm going to do here, we're going to just do the wax paper technique. No finger pouncing, just this. So we're starting with a blue background. And I think we're going to start with the purple paint because it's the darkest. And I'm just going to wrinkle up this paper. Put some purple. Ooh, that's a lot. We may need to scrape some of that off. And where'd the paper towels go? They're up here. You see, it doesn't like the paper. And it really doesn't like this crinkly paper. So now I'm just going to paint this all over these lines on this crinkled paper. And we are going to put it and pick it. Put it and pick it. Well, I should have started with the gray first. Yep. It's okay. We'll go to gray. I may have to get out more papers and just have individual papers for this project. I'm clear now. Okay, great, Linda. I think as it goes and we get more colors on our paper, it's probably going to get blurry again, but that's because the camera has nothing to really focus on when it's like that. Okay. There's the purple. We can kind of see that, but if I have to, I can put purple back again. I'm going to take this other paper that we've been using, and I'm going to use the other side of it. Crumple it back up again. And on this side, I'm going to put gray. And I'm going to rinse my brush. The apple barrel paints I got at Walmart, well, I had the Walmart picker people get them. I don't go in stores still. I do pick up for everything. So the Walmart people, that poor person that had to go, I had like 20 paints in my cart that day. And like I said, that poor person, they had to go hunt 20 paint colors down. But they were on sale for 50 cents a bottle. Now we're just going to, oh, wow. I didn't expect to get a handprint, you guys. We're going to go back over these. That's weird. Let's just blend those out. We don't want handprints. And I still have gray in my brush, so I'm just going to paint it on here and go again. I can't believe I got handprints. And I'm covering. We'll just keep layering it till we're happy. That's the whole point. Layer it till you're happy. And I need more gray. There's probably about dried out, but we're going to use it anyway. A little bit more gray. There we go. I'm going to leave that like that. Next is turquoise, and we may come back. I don't see the purple, so we're going to probably come back with purple. But I like how it's looking. So next we should do the turquoise color. Another piece of paper. And I got these on Amazon, you guys. They're 6x6 wax paper squares. Is it empty? Uh-oh. It's empty. Okay. I may have to go to the kitchen and get wax paper from the drawer because I can't find my craft room wax paper. Oh, wait. Here it is. And it's parchment paper. Scissors to cut it down because we don't need it that big. That's why I like them 6-inch squares. And I'm sorry for the noise, you guys. All I had planned was making the backgrounds and the colors. I didn't know what tools I was going to use other than my hands. And now I'm going to crinkle this. And put that down. Clean the brush again. I don't want the gray paint and the turquoise paint to mix. And I still have a good bit of turquoise on the coffee lid. So we're just going to use this. Oh, wow, Linda. No, here. Okay, like the apple barrel paints from Walmart, normally they're $1 for this little 2-ounce bottle, but I got them on sale for 50 cents. I also, these are all apple barrel. No, the folk art paints come from Hobby Lobby. So no, Walmart also has these, but these are like $1.98 a bottle for the folk art. The deco arts I get at Michael's, I think, and they're like $1.98 a bottle. So yeah, they're not that expensive here. These really big bottles like this, these bottles run, I want to say $4 or $5, and this is an 8-ounce bottle. But I only get the black and the white in these size bottles. Because I use more black and white than anything, so I get those in this size bottles. Oh, my paint's probably going to... Let me go and put a little bit more turquoise on there. I forgot what we're doing. Oh, thank you, Vanessa. I haven't put anything new in there, but there is still stuff in the Zibbet store. And there are digital downloads for coffee dyed paper, and I use that all the time or was using it all the time when I was making coffee dyed journals. I would just print out the coffee dyed paper. Saves a lot of time. And then you can print on it again. And, okay. Then you have double, you can have your background as coffee dyed, and then you print on it, and you get your other background over the top of it. Oh, wow, Linda. Hi, Sabo TV. Thank you for coming. Welcome to my channel. What's your name, sweetie? Because all I know is is it Sabo or Sabo TV? Hi, Brenda. Oh, you had to get your little grandchildren's. That's what she calls her grandchildren, y'all. They're little hoodlums. And we can see the blue. See, this way we didn't cover up all that blue. And I think I need some more turquoise. So I am just going to put more from my coffee lid on here. And you can also wrinkle this paper up to get better wrinkles, which that's now a dark because I had too much, but it's okay. We're going to put purple and it's all going to be fine. Sabo TV. Okay. Okay, Sabo. I haven't been on here for, about 7 months. Until the other day. So I haven't been on much. I've been watching videos. I just haven't. Oh, great, Vanessa. Thank you for putting that link in. I have just not been on here for a while. And we're not going to talk about that because it's going to make me break down again. Oh, wow. And Linda, you're in Norway, correct? Okay. And Sabo, because I took the video down that explains, or Sabo, right? Yes, Sabo. Oh, I'm sorry. Sabo TV. My husband passed away in August. And so I haven't done a lot of anything since that happened. And we're going to change the topic before I start having my little shakes and panicky things. And we're not going to do that today. I decided I wasn't going to have any of that today. We need purple paint. I'm just going to press lightly, not like I was, because, oh, that looks pretty. And where are you in Norway, Linda? I really like this paper. Thank you, Linda. I think we're going to leave it to dry. Is this one on another side? Yes. I think that's good just like it is. So just remember, wax paper, great. It's cheap at the store. Inexpensive. It's an inexpensive crafty item. And we achieve that with just paint on wax paper and just layering it. So we're just going to let that go because I love how that looks. It looks very nice and marbly. And then that's the other side. So when you put this in a journal, you'd have one side like this and one side like that. And I like this side too. Okay. North Norway. I looked up a video on Bergen. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Oh, Jeanette, you're in Germany? I know, and shipping costs so much to get stuff that way. But like my wax paper, I can get it at Walmart for like $1 a roll or something. It's not expensive at all. Now, that parchment paper I got at the Dollar Tree, so that was $1. And we're going to get this off camera because it's blurring it. And the camera don't like it. And we're going to come back to this gray one. And I think we're going to do the same thing to the gray one, except we're going to need a dark blue paper. So I'm going to use the back side of this one. I'm just going to wrinkle it up again. And we're going to go with the dark blue first. Okay. The video that I found for Bergen, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, it was like a 15 or 20 minute like walkthrough. Y'all, it's gorgeous over there. Gorgeous. I would love to take a vacation and go to Norway. So I didn't have a paintbrush out for this, so let's get one. Hi, Brian. Brian, yes, Brian. And Vanessa, can you put my email, the Brenda DiMartino one, back in for Brian? That's how we're going to have to like send phone numbers, Brian. Because I tried. I left a comment. I left a comment on the other video hoping that YouTube would let you know that you were mentioned in a comment. But evidently that didn't happen. But I do remember you and I do want to talk to you. So if Vanessa can put my address back in, that would be awesome. My email. I said it perfect, Linda. Okay. There you go, Brian. That's my email address. That way you can email me and we can swap information because I do remember you from the other day. And I talked to Sherry and she said she didn't know how to get in touch with you. So I'm so glad you came on here. How are you doing? Oh, it still came out okay. I'm going to put some more blue paint on my paper. I'm glad. This is my easy project. It's just wax paper and paint. Okay, and now we're going to go with the turquoise color. So put that wax paper aside. Get out. Here's the turquoisey one. I'm going to re-crinkle. So we have fresh wrinkly things. And uncrinkle. And add some turquoise paint. Oops, that's okay. We're just going to blend that in with our wrinkles. It's not a problem. We'll just start right there. There we go. I need more paint. Well, just a little bit. I have it on my brush, so we're going to brush. Brian, if you do go back to that other video and look at the comments, my email address, there's like a link because I put it in there for you, is in the other video in the comments. And if you're comfortable with just emailing, that's fine. It doesn't matter. I just know that I wanted to talk to you the other day, and we couldn't figure it out. Okay, so there's the turquoise. That looks really cool. Now we're going to put purple on it. Oh, wow, Brian. I get to do that on Tuesday. It's going to be nicer here. It'll be like 51 degrees, 57 or whatever. It's going to be way nicer than it's been being. And I do grocery. Well, I say we because Mother lives next door and we go together for grocery pickup. Fox. She's in the living room barking. I don't know why. Oh, I got water. There's water dripping out of this part of the brush. So now we're going to take our purple paper back. We're going to recrinkle. And we're going to put the purple paint on here. Oh, that's fine, Brian. That would be great. I understand that, Linda. Well, thank you so much for coming. You have a great evening. Bye. And when I decide what we're going to do with our painty papers, we'll come live again. I have a project in mind. That looks like my hand again. I don't want hand printy looking things. I've had to be layering since my heater went out for in the house so I don't stay cold. But they'll come fix it when they get unthawed in Huntsville. So I'll be all fine. Okay, so I really like how that looks. But I think it needs something else. What can we do? Because I don't know when to stop. Yeah, the camera does not like this paper at all. Let me put my hand down here. Give the camera something to focus on. I'm trying to think. I think I need black marks of some kind. Or not black. Maybe the gray, but it's not going to show up. That's why I was thinking black. Maybe mix the gray and the black so it's not so black. We'll try that. Some black, just a tiny drop. I should put this where y'all can see what I'm doing. Tiny drop of black right there. Shaking up the gray. And put some gray. I don't have my toothpicks in here. I'll just use a paintbrush to mix it. Dry off my paintbrush. Now it's just a darker gray. That's cool. Where's that glue stick? Okay, those will be good. And we can just, are they going to show? Even if they don't show up, there's a hint of them. So. Brian, I definitely appreciate you coming. I appreciate everybody coming because I hadn't been on here in a while. And I know it's going to take a minute to get everybody, you know, back. But even if I don't, I'm back in my happy place. Oh, Brian, that's awesome. I'm back in my happy place, and I just need to be able to be in here without having problems. It'll get back. It'll be back. Should we add words? Like stamp black words on it? What do you... Well, I don't know what I'm going to use it for yet, so we probably shouldn't do that till we know exactly how I'm going to use the paper. But that's an option, you guys. Uh-oh, what happened? Brian deleted a message. Okay. I like it. They're subtle. It's very subtle blue, the circle. Well, y'all can't see them over there. I can see them on the camera. Does not like that paper. I can see them on the computer, but not really on here. So I'm going to hold it up. Okay, there you go. Let's see if that shows up on the camera. Oh, and I'm shaking. See, this is what happens, you guys. My nerves. So there's the gray circle things. Okay, Vanessa, yes. When we get off, I will do that. Okay? Did my chat freeze again? Let me close it out and come back again. Live chat. Okay. I know you're not, Brian. I'm not worried. See, and I don't get that because that's just wrong. Some people don't want their picture out there. I mean, my picture's not on mine. Not a picture of me. It's a picture of a necklace that I made on a necklace stand, but it ain't me. Or it could be the dog on the couch. No, it's the necklace stand one. But you can see, are y'all seeing the circles now? I'm going to turn autofocus back on for 1 second. Put my hand. I'm waiting on this to show up on our camera, YouTube. Okay, so y'all can see that. So the circles are really lightly done, and they are, turn autofocus back off. It's just subtle, but they're on there, and I like that. So as a recap, and we're going to drive the camera crazy, we did this side of this paper. We also did this side of the paper, which has the paint swirls and bubbles and wax paper all on there. Started with finger pouncing. And we did this one. That was just done. Oh, I just got purple on me. It was done the same way this one was done, just didn't have the circles. So these two are done exactly the same way, but because their backgrounds are different, they look different. And it says I'm buffering. So they look completely, because this one started out blue and this one started out gray. No, this was the gray. This is blue. So this one started out as a blue paper. Where you see the blue, that's the blue paper. This one started out as gray paper. So that's what we have done today. We made these painty papers and we made this side. So if you put these in a journal, it's going to look like that. And then when you get to the other side, it's going to look like that. And there's still a wet spot right there. I'm going to dab that because that's like really wet. There we go. Thank you, guys. So I had in mind to do 4. Well, we did technically 4. We did front and backs. But I do have more to do that I'll probably do off camera. I still don't know exactly what I'm going to do with these. But I like them. So what I'm going to do, I don't know when I'm going to come back live again because it probably won't. This is Friday, right? See, I lose days, you guys. So it'll probably not be till Monday when I go live again. And I'm thinking I need to keep it to like an hour because right now I'm starting to like have anxiety and panic. So I made it the hour and 20 minutes. So I think we're going to just stop here before I go full blast panic and stuff. And that's just a side effect of what I'm going through. So it'll probably be Monday before I come live again, but I'm planning I'll come Monday and we'll do something, either the pick 10, which if I do the pick 10, Clint wanted to participate with the pick 10. And if anybody else does, you have my email address. You can leave comments below this video and we'll work on what we're going to do. So I know that I'll be going through StreamYard to do the pick 10. Thanks, Jeanette. Y'all have a great day. So it'll be Monday. We're going to plan for Monday. We'll do a pick 10 on Monday. And I hope to see everybody here for that. Thank you guys for coming. I really appreciate it. And I hope everybody has a great day. And Brian, my telephone number starts with a 256 area code, so you'll know. You hate any pick numbers, Brenda? Well, you should at least come and be in chat. That's what you need to do. Just come and be in chat. Bye, everybody. Hugs and blessings. Y'all have a great day. Bye.